empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Well, what a comeback by Everton we have just witnessed, folks. Everton beating Palace 2-1, and we'll round up all the rest of the 2 o'clock scores for you in a moment's time. But coming up is your 4:30 kickoff for the international break. Brentford against Manchester City. Here we go.
Time for cities and towns to start dreaming again. Walking in the footsteps of giants.
Well, indeed, folks, a very good evening, afternoon to you all, folks, and welcome back aboard here, folks, to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I'm bringing the watch along this afternoon to you all, folks, For Brentford, who take on Manchester City live in the Premier League. If you do watching on replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on stream and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, folks. Everybody who's joined us here today, and your kickoff is coming your way at 4:30 from the GTEC Community Stadium. Kickoff 4:30. Brentford against Manchester City. Good afternoon and good morning to Diego Duran Umagido, one of our Mexican fans who has arrived in the Mexican morning to greet us. Hello, Diego. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining us, and we will enjoy the game. Thank you very much, mate. So, folks, what a comeback it was by Everton then. Oh, my goodness gracious me. 102 minutes of football, 103 in total. Mental game. And all the rest of the results. Villa getting an arrow win over Burnley. Nottingham Forest beating, being beaten 2-0 by Newcastle, and a 1-1 draw between Wolves and Brighton. Let's take a look and see what the league table looks like now. Well, it's still Arsenal top of the league, and Liverpool are still second because Crystal Palace have been beaten. And the impact on the league table is for Aston Villa. They have moved up to 13th and on to 9 points, well away from the relegation zone now. Forest are on a -7 goal difference. That goal difference is now one better off than Burnley's, who suffered only a 1-goal defeat compared to Forest's 2-goal defeat. Wolves have got 2 points on the board now after getting a draw over Brighton, but they'll be bitterly disappointed about that late equaliser from Jan-Paul van Hecke. Brighton have moved up to 12th and level on points with Newcastle and Aston Villa and on 9 points. But for Everton, they have moved up to 7th and they have moved on to 11 points, level on points with Chelsea and Sunderland. They are above Sunderland on goal difference. They are just behind Chelsea by 2 on goal difference at the minute, Everton. But Everton into the top 7, which is a European place, really. So good news to Everton. They will be thrilled with that win. And now can Brentford pull something out of the bag? Could they beat both the Manchester sides in consecutive games? Obviously beating Manchester United at home last weekend. Now can they beat City? That's the question. And we'll find out very shortly. We'll take a look at the league table impacts for you then. So Brentford today with the 3 points can move on to 10 points. That would put them level on points with Manchester United and Manchester City, of course. Obviously, if they win, City will lose. So yes. And goal difference would be the only thing holding them back from moving above Man City, really. Although they would move above Man United, so they'd be in the top 10. A point for them there would put them on 8 points. That'd be level on points with Leeds and with just Leeds. I'm getting that wrong. Sorry, 9 points. Level on points of Aston Villa, Brighton, and Newcastle. They would go above Villa. They would go above Villa. No, they wouldn't. They're on a -2, Brentford. No. I don't know. I don't think they'd move. Manchester City, if they could get all 3 points, they would move on to 13 points. That would be 1 point above Palace and 1 point behind Bournemouth and into 5th. No goal difference required with Man City's win there. But what about if they draw? Well, if they draw, they'd be level on points on 11 points with Sunderland, Everton, and Chelsea by a goal difference with a +8. They would move all the way up to 6th and push Chelsea down to 7th. So that's the league table for you. Now we'll take a look at your lineups. Okay, so in goal for Brentford then today is Queeman Callagher, the new signing for Liverpool, their new number one, really. And the back five sees Kyoda alongside Christopher Ayer, Sepp van der Berg, Nathan Collins, and Aaron Hickey. Then the midfielders are three of Yehor Yarmouk, Jordan Henderson, and Mikael Damsgaard behind the front two of Igor Thiago and Kevin Schade. On the bench for Brentford, we have got Hakan Raffan Valdimarsson, Rico Henry, Ethan Pinnock, Keane Lewis Potter, Vitaly Janelt, Frank Onyeka, Matthias Jensen, Dongo Watara signed from Bournemouth, and Fabio Carvalho. There are three doubtfuls. Reece Nelson on loan from us, out with an injury. Edmund Paris Maghomer out with an injury, and Gustavo Nunes was doubtful and he has not made the team. Manchester City then begin with Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, a back four of Mateus Nunes, Ruben Diaz, who wears the captain's armband today, Josko Gvardiol and Nico O'Reilly behind a midfield four, which is separated, by the way, by Rodri, who is the lone number one in between the defence and main midfield. He is all alone in a 4-1-4-1 formation. Savinho in the main midfield alongside Dejani Reinders, Phil Foden and Oscar Bob, but leading the front by himself is your lone striker of Erling Haaland. On the bench for Manchester City is James Trafford, John Stones, David Ake, Rico Lewis, Mateo Kovacic, Nico Gonzalez, Ryan Cherky, Bernardo Silva and Jeremy Doku. The three players that were not able to make the team or were doubtful were Abdulkadir Kusanov, who has not made the team. He was doubtful. And then Ryan Aït-Nouri and Omar Mamouche most certainly out with injuries. Those are your teams then, people. Brentford against Manchester City kick off in around 8 minutes' time at the GTEC Community Stadium. So big up to you all. Get that chat hopping away. And yes, folks, we are looking forward to our final game now before the international break. I know, I'm sorry to say that we've got another international break. They're very depressing, aren't they? But hey, we move on. We move upwards. We'll power through it and we'll come back because I tell you what, we've got a nice big lineup after the international break. We're going to keep things positive in here. I know, people, there is an international break, but straight away, when we come back from the international break, match week 8 will arrive to us, including Nottingham Forest, who take on Chelsea. And then the 3 o'clock focus will be available to you on that Saturday after Forest Chelsea. 5:30 kickoff is Fulham against Arsenal, with the kickoff once again at 5:30 at Craven Cottage. Come on, you Gunners. A Super Sunday to remember with Spurs against Aston Villa and Liverpool against Manchester United. And there's a Monday night game as well with West Ham against Brentford. So that is what you've got to look forward to after the international break. Match week 9, I do have a ticket to Arsenal against Palace, so I may not be here on that Super Sunday. And match week 10, I will also be potentially unavailable, as I have also got a ticket to Turf Moor. But yes, folks, we just need to accept the international break and we need to power through it. We need to say, F you, international break. We don't like you, but we've beaten you. And now we're ready to go again. So, yeah. Nick Walter-Marder celebrating there. That's the replay of his penalty on Sky. And there is a bit of extra time on Super Sunday, which is Jamie Carragher's roundup of the day. And I really like this, by the way. Basically, I'll tell you what's gone on Sky, by the way, with this supersized Super Sunday. They have made Micah Richards, because Micah Richards was in the studio, right, with David Jones and all that lot in Sky Studios for the 2 o'clocks. So I haven't seen because obviously the commentators were doing the half-time shit. And then basically once they're done at Everton, they turn over to Mark Chapman, who's on presenting duties at the GTEC, and Jamie Redknapp. And Micah Richards has clearly been taxied over to well, from wherever Sky Studios is, all the way to Brentford Stadium. So poor Micah Richards. I feel sorry for Micah Richards there. Micah Richards has just been shipped right from the Sky Studios as quickly as you possibly can get him to Brentford Stadium. But yeah, I wasn't expecting them to do it that way. I thought David Jones would have done the entire day. But no, we've got Mark Chapman on presenting duties now. Anyways, enough about Sky's supersized Super Sunday. Our teams are ready in the tunnel, and I can tell you, by the way, that there is a QR code heart on the shirt of Queeman Kelleher. And I think that might be in memory of players at Brentford who have suffered heart attacks, maybe. I don't know. We're going to have a little bit more of a deep delve into that. So the GTEC, the place where fans hang over their balconies in an apartment block and get a free view of the match. A stadium which is also right in the middle of a bus stop in Hounslow. Brentford had Manchester United visit it last week. Manchester City this time are the visitors to the GTEC. Can they get 2 wins on the bounce? Not only in the league, but also against 2 Manchester clubs. And just whilst we're waiting for Sky to go through the lineups, folks, I just want to remind you, folks, I talk about the international break coming soon, but don't think that the content stops, because tomorrow, if you want to join us for it, why not? We've got some League 2 action for you, and we're going to bring it to you. It's Harrogate Town, and they're against Crewe Alexandra. We're going to do a watch-along for that, just to keep you guys entertained a little bit longer. So Harrogate Town against Crewe Alexandra will be your bonus content from League 2 tomorrow at the usual time. For now, though, Hey Jude is blasting around the GTEC Community Stadium, ready for Brentford against Manchester City. And Keith Andrews is a man who might have a record on his shoulder here, because I don't think many sides have beaten 2 Manchester clubs consecutively in Premier League games. And to put that in context for you, what I mean by that is playing the 2 Manchester clubs in 2 games consecutively and winning both games. So we're just about ready to go then. And oh, there's going to be a minute's silence here. Sorry, hang on. I'll take that off for a minute. I've just heard Peter Drury tell us about a minute's silence in memory of Brentford's former goalkeeping coach, Chris Ramsey. Very good afternoon to Haruto. How are you doing, Haruto? Welcome in. I think there's going to be a moment's silence here. The GSEC pays its respect to Brentford's former goalkeeping coach, Chris Ramsey, who passed away at the same age as my mum, 38, 39. Born in 1986, died 2025. It's about 38 years old, 39 years old. And may he rest in peace. So a moment's silence there. I do tend to join in, even though I don't have to. And now it is down to business. Both teams in their home kits for this one. It is Brentford against Manchester City. Here we go. We're off and we're running. It's a very, very short kickoff, by the way. The most teeny tiny little pass to get us kicked off. Brentford off to a zippy start. Ball straight up the pitch. And the challenge there. Yeah, I mean, what a late winner it was. Grealish with his first goal for Everton. And Palace's first defeat of the season as well. Horrible way to go into the international break for Palace, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that people will have been a bit more relieved if they played yesterday as opposed to today, really. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a little bit nicer before the international break to play on the Saturday than the Sunday, if you know what I mean by that. And yes, I had the privilege to enjoy. It was nice, just to be able to enjoy a nice Premier League Saturday, you know what I mean? Out and about, you know what I mean? In and around the ground, all that lot. It was lovely. It was nice. Just like I said, yeah, yesterday was a nice day for me to be able to just allow things to happen and sit back and be in London, be ready for the match, sit down, have fish and chips. I don't normally get that privilege on a Saturday, It's very rare that I get to sit back and relax on a Saturday. So yeah, I enjoyed yesterday. It was nice. Hey up, Fraser, how you doing? I mean, yeah, it was nice just to be able to pull into Wetherspoons, watch the Leeds game. And by the way, that was a great game as well. Spurs deserved the win. But yeah, once the clock hit 2 o'clock, it was the Emirates rush. Yeah, as soon as the clock hit 2 o'clock, I was like, get on the tube, get to the Emirates, go, go, go. I know, I bet. Yeah, you would not believe how quickly I sprinted out of Wetherspoons at 2 o'clock yesterday. I was sat back, chilling out, sipping on a nice pint of Stella. Once the clock hit 13:58, I started gulping my drink, getting myself ready to go. And then the clock hit 2 o'clock, and I sprinted for the tube station. Managed to get in the stadium at 25 past 2. I got in the stadium for. I got to the ground at 2:15. Was in the queue by 20 past with my programme. And I was in the ground by 25 past, so I timed it well. It does not take long to get to the Emirates, from St Pancras, which is where I went for my Wetherspoons. It's only 2 stops at the Piccadilly line. Yeah, people don't realise how close it is to London Euston, London St Pancras, and King's Cross. We are literally round the corner. So that's why you can afford really to just sit back and wait for the clock to hit 2 o'clock, because you know you're going to get there within about 15 minutes. Yeah, good. Once you get to the tube station, I love the good old walk down Islington. Yeah, yesterday I had to go to Finsbury Park station, I think, for the Victoria line, because the Piccadilly line does not go to Euston. The Victoria line does. Here's Tijani Reinders coming through. Yeah, well, I mean, anyway, to be fair, it was about a 10-15 minute walk from the stadium to Finsbury Park station. And yeah, once I got there, I mean, there was no queue. I mean, if you go to Arsenal station on an Arsenal match day, after the match, you're going to be in a queue, basically, because what they do is they put gates, like they put fences down to sort of slow you down a bit, if you know what I mean, really. So yeah, me walking to Finsbury Park allowed me to have the flexibility of not having to queue. Foden, oh, their corner for Manchester City. Yeah, Dam's gone to close the space. Didn't made the block. And it was in towards Diaz, who got his head onto it and headed it straight into the gloves of Kieran Kelleher. You are still second. You are still second, yes. Yes, you are. Because Palace lost. Had Palace won by goal difference, you would be third. So you can thank Everton for that. Five likes on the stream already, loving that. Let's have a look at the poll. 67% of the viewing so far has backed Brentford to win. 17% have voted draw. 17% have backed Manchester City to win. 6 votes. And Brentford leading the poll. Haaland in. Erling Haaland opening goal. Nine minutes on the clock, just about. And Erling Haaland finds the back of the net. Well, he's all over Vandenberg, harassing him. And then he, in the end, finds that space to turn and get his shot away. It's proper centre-forward play. Barging Sepp Vandenberg out of the way. And 1-0 City. It's a great individual goal. And he went in with the fans as well there. So Erling Haaland pounds the badge as he gets an early goal for City in a ground where last week the red side of Manchester struggled. Well, a devastating goal for Brentford, but it was coming. City have been well, I wouldn't say dominant, but they've been on the front foot. Maybe, Brentford, 1-0. That's all I'm going to say. 1-0 City. And Brentford just have to get back into the game. Compete. And compete is what they might do here. Dam's gone. Oh, nice movement here. On the right. That'll come off Guardiola. And City do clear their lines. Savinho won't chase that. Get to that. He was on the chase. But the ball ran out of room. And went out of play for a throw. Well, Erling Haaland's got 9 goals. 2 own goals. And all the rest. Nobody else has scored for City. So, it's just a case of, him, really. Sorry, nobody else has scored more than 1. But he's most certainly leading the Golden Boot race at the minute because he's above Salah. He's above everybody. Henderson's ball. It's a good ball for Kevin Schade to chase. And, didn't quite have enough room to keep it in. It's a bouncing ball. Kevin Schade bobbling along the ground. You wouldn't have bet on him to get to that. It was a bit of a scuffy clearance from Gianluigi Donnarumma. The big change in City is they've got a big presence in goal now. That is the big, big difference. I mean, we had to deal with it. A constant, just a big goalkeeper beating everything away. In a defensive setup for City. That's the one thing that Brentford might not be able to find joy. Because Donnarumma is just going to beat everything away that comes his way. I've got goosebumps. Goes to show that it's starting to get cold. I've got goosebumps on my leg. To be fair with you, I mean, you can't see it really, but you imagine how many goosebumps those players must have on wintry nights. So far, no shot for Brentford yet. City dominating the ball, and Haaland's in again. And right across. This time, Brentford clear their lines. Hickey. And Brentford are taking a while to get into their flow. And that's given away. Reinders, Haaland, and Brentford clear their lines. Can they get up the pitch and maybe try and add their presence to this game? Coyote's ball will be reached by Igor Thiago. And Dam's gone. Aaron Hickey. Is that going to be a corner? Yep. I think it came off Lewis. Just to note that in addition to the minute silence ahead of the match, I can see that Brentford are wearing black armbands this afternoon. I think we were wearing black armbands as well, actually. In respect of probably... there wasn't actually a mention of Youngun yesterday, but I mean, I keep forgetting his bloody name. The flick on. Yeah, they need to find a foothold, Brentford. It's almost a game that's in limbo right now. Brentford are just not quite up and running. And City are just playing keep ball and moving it up the pitch nice and slowly as they do. Sun's starting to come out. A little bit outside. Riley's ball. Foden. Yeah, popping it about nicely. 11 City. Not much, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. Not much, mate. Because it's the international break. Not much. It's just one of those things, Ashik. I can't do anything about it. Nobody can do anything about it. I mean, I'll try and bring you a few videos and some watch-alongs, but it is going to be quite minimal because it's the international break. I can't do much about it. We'll do the England games because I don't see why not. Even though we're going to be bored, but before we know it, it'll be gone, and match week 8 will be here. Are they? Let's have a look. Tuesday. Yep, they are playing. I'm just trying to figure out who they are playing. Stevenage are playing Bromley in the EFL Trophy. If the Arsenal Youths go on, I'll watch them. That's for sure. I think Rodri's going to be going off here. So yeah, EFL Trophy's on Tuesday. About Thursday. Thursday England are on. We are watching England on Thursday. There's not much, though. There's not much. There really isn't much. I mean, on Friday, I think I'm going to just play it. I'm going to just watch. I think I'm just going to watch the Corrie. Saturday we'll do. We'll do a game on Saturday. I think we'll do the R5 kickoff, the Oldham game, or maybe Gallagher Premier Rugby. I don't know. You choose. It's up to you. I don't know. But Oldham against Barrow. I might do that. Oldham Barrow. 2 League 2 streams. I'll give you guys more of an update next week, but there's not going to be much. Kelvin, welcome into you. How you doing? Welcome aboard to Kelvin. How you doing? But yeah, I'm afraid, Ashik, yeah, like I said, there's not going to be that much during the international break. But it's a nice chance for me to get a bit of rest. And yeah, refresh. Rest and refresh. Even though it does bore us to death, the international break. Every now and again, a bit of a rest doesn't hurt. So yeah, I'm going to get, 2 days rest. Back on Thursday. Because I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll do a game tomorrow for you. Because obviously Harrogate are on. I'll watch that. Thursday we'll do England. Friday I'll take the day off. I'll come and do Oldham. I'll do Oldham on Saturday, and then Sunday I'll just so I think I'll take Sunday off. Well, not quite 2 weeks. It's about 10 days, I think. Really, I mean it's how much is it? Let's have a look. Bear with me. I'll have a look. So it's from tomorrow. So 1 week. And then 8, 9, 10. It's about 30. It's about 11 days. No. No, Ashik, it starts back on the Friday, mate. It starts back on the 18th. Because, The Championship gets back underway on the 18th. It's always the Friday when football gets back going. We get like Championship on the Friday, so it's about 11 days the break. Yeah, it's about 11 days. Because everything starts back on the Friday. I'll post them tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, I'll put an Instagram post out for you. Don't worry. Like I said yesterday, I was just I was stuck in Euston on a very low battery. So yeah, by the time I got back, it was about 9:15 when I got back in. Eventually, so I straight away just went for dinner and then went to bed. So, I'll get it done today. Don't worry. I'll sort it for you. Don't you worry about a thing. Phil Foden. Tired? Well, I'm definitely a little bit tired, yeah. I mean, it's travelling, isn't it? I mean, I'm all right. I'm not that tired. But yeah, to be fair, my body's probably giving me the signals, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think, really, when you're kind of in the schedule, your body's telling you the international break's coming. So I think I think my body's most certainly telling me that. And my body's just starting to relax a bit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, at some point I will attend a game during the international break. I do like to do that. Not this time around though. Maybe during the March international break I might attend a game actually. Don't know. I'll see. Got a lot going on though at the minute. And as much as I do like to go visit new grounds, and I will, got to think about the money for me Arsenal games. Ooh. Bob, could have been two. Could have been two. Yeah, it's finding too easily. Find it too easy to see at the minute. Brentford are not in the game in an attacking sense. City very comfortable. Very comfortable. They should, City, be 2-0 up. There's no energy about the game, really. I mean, there though, Lewis. Bit of young energy, but yeah, his dog's died. Very sad. I've not had a dog die naturally, but I had to put down a dog once, so I sort of know how it feels. Yeah, he'd be feeling a bit shit at the minute, Charlie. So hopefully he's all right. There's the results just scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Already seen them. Thank you, though, Sky, for trying to inform me. My job is to know the scores in this league. So I probably will know the scores in this league for the rest of my life. Ball over the top. Oh, and he did come Donnarumma with a bit of a spill. He claimed it, Donnarumma. Yeah, there, look. He is a little bit clumsy, Donnarumma. Big goalkeeper. He can put it and he'll beat everything away. Can be a little bit clumsy, though. Tajani Reinders, lovely ball and cut back by Lewis, and Foden should have scored. Poor effort. It's a waste. Take a touch, mate, and then have a shot. It's a poor effort by Phil Foden. Did he get a touch there, Kelleher? No. Looked like he did. Sometimes the TV angles can confuse you a bit. Yeah, Brentford have not got going at all. It's been quite 0 shots from Brentford. Tells you all you need to know. They've got to improve. The game is not very exciting at the minute. And I think that when sides allow this kind of thing to happen and they don't participate in the game and have a go, it just allows City to look good and win easily. But in all truth, if you test City just a little bit, they tend to be not so good. They've got weaknesses, City, and you've got to exploit them. Otherwise, well, they're not just going to, you know what I mean? They won't win if you exploit the weaknesses, you know what I mean? But they're like, yeah. Savinho. Darren England, to be fair. I mean, I don't know whether it's a case of letting the game flow or more or less the fact he had nothing to referee. But I've barely heard his whistle or seen him make any move. I think Savinho's arm looks like it's bleeding. Is that a tattoo or is his arm bleeding? It's not Savinho, it's Rico Lewis, sorry. His arm looks like it's bleeding. If that's a tattoo, I'm amazed. Because that looks like it's... I mean, it might be a tattoo, but I mean, it looked like his arm was bleeding. Like his arm was like there, kind of. I mean, he's got tattoos. So I don't know. Look like I just saw this big blob of red, and I was like, "Oh God, he's bleeding." Reinders in. Really not great first half. I mean, Erling Haaland got his goal, took it well. And Brentford, I think they need to go in at half-time and get a good shouted at, to be fair, because well, one back. Here might be the moment for Brentford. Well, there's the first shot. It was Igor Thiago, and it was blocked outside the 18-yard box. They're just lacking that bravery, that fire in the bellies. Energy. When I'm listening to the Stadium FX, it's soulless in there. Quiet. I mean, if you're in the Hounslow area, where Brentford is, living there, you must be thinking, wow, it's match day, can't hear any noise. They need a good shouting at from the manager at half-time, Brentford. Because this City team are there for the taking every game. And I think the way they played against Manchester United, Brentford, they should really be playing better. They seem to have settled down now under the new manager. And they just look... Maybe they're a bit like me. Maybe they're just like, okay, international breaks come in. Right, I'm ready for it. Do you know what I mean? You should be going into... I mean, really, you should be going into the international break on a bounce. You know what I mean? Like, I just... I'm disappointed by this showing. Oh, by the way, I don't think any away sides have won this weekend. Oh, Spurs have. Ignore me. Spurs have won away. But all the rest... Yeah. But it's a weekend where we... Oh, no. Oh, no. Again, another stat of mine, nullified quickly. I was going to say it was going to be one of those weekends where we had no draws, but no, we have had a draw. Poor game. I mean, Wolves and Brighton. It sounds like Brighton had a bad day, really. At the office, to be fair, I mean, they should be beating Wolves away. It's a good result for Wolves, though. 2 draws, 2 points. Getting back into it slowly, Wolves, but they need to pick up a win. And the international break might not help that momentum they've picked up because they've got 2 points, 2 draws, and now international breaks here. Oh, Reinders, what a save. That woke me up a bit. What an effort by Charlie Reinders. What a save. Yeah, I was looking at this game. I was looking at it on... I mean, it was always going to be a preview of 2 halves. I mean, it was always... It was... Yeah, he's shit, though, our captain, Odegaard. Come on. Nobody in the stadium really looked concerned. He's crap. Yeah, I mean, he spent more days out injured than Saka this season, would you believe? Saka's looking still fit, surprisingly. So, I don't know. Whatever it is, I mean, he went straight down the tunnel as well. Yeah. This is what I mean by playing on a Sunday as well before the international break. I mean, it always feels like everybody's sort of sloggy and slow, like just tired, ready for the international break on a Sunday before the international break. And it always seems like that game on the Saturday is always more exciting for the international break, if you know what I mean. Particularly this season, I mean, last time, that Liverpool-Arsenal game was rubbish. Okay. I mean, there was a goal. It was a beauty goal, Szoboszlai, but it was a very, very flat Sunday, and it's been, other than that Everton game, quite flat, really. I mean, Forest defeated on a whim. 2-0, comfortable Newcastle. Brighton, sounds like they've had no energy. 1-1 draw against Wolves. Yeah, it's just... I do think at some point the international breaks will be boycotted. It's just a case of when. Because to me, this game's just giving that message of Brentford are ready for the international break, really. Like, Brentford are... They look like they're just almost forced to be on that pitch. Whereas yesterday we saw a lot of energetic football, if you know what I mean. There was a lot of energy. I mean, there was a lot of energy yesterday. I mean, the Chelsea-Liverpool game, energetic, fun. Arsenal's game, we had energy, but we did bore them to death. I don't know what happened too much in the United game, but United won comfortably. The Leeds game sounded exciting. What's happening on 23rd of November? What's happening on 23rd of November? Oh, it's the North London Derby. Way! I'm looking forward to that, actually. Should be great. Blooming marvellous, I tell yous. I tell yous. Blooming marvellous. Yeah, well, I mean, after that as well, really, we're waiting for the next TV lists, which will be, I reckon we'll get them about probably late October, maybe, around Halloween time. Or maybe even early November, we'll start to get an idea of what's happening at Christmas time on TV. And yeah, Christmas time, we've got some very nice fixtures at Christmas time, actually, this year. I mean, after the Villa game, we're home to Wolves. And then Everton away. Well, that's tough, actually. Hill Dickinson. And then, yeah, but day after Boxing Day, Brighton at home. Nah. We're at home. King, we're going to win that. Yeah, nice and comfy, it sounded like. Can you see it now? I mean, if I pin it up again, I'll tell you the reason why. And everybody's moaning, saying, oh, the game's gone. There's no Boxing Day football because they want to give the players an extra rest. Wrong. Wrong. It is nothing to do with rest. Okay? The reason why is because the day after Boxing Day is a Saturday, which means the Premier League can operate a normal Premier League weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and maybe a Friday game without any disruption. That's why. It's not because you know, yeah, that's why. There might be a Friday night game on the Boxing Day, but the Premier League are going to operate a normal Premier League weekend and that's what will probably happen now every time Christmas Day falls on a Thursday. To be fair, I rate it because it means I'm actually going to get some time. I mean, Boxing Day, yeah, I'm normally very, very busy with the football, aren't I? But this year, I'm going to be chilling out. I'm going to be enjoying some Boxing Day fun. To be fair, I'm all for it anyway. I'm all for it because Boxing Day, yeah, okay, there should be football on a bit, but same time, it's a family day, isn't it, really? It's the day after Christmas, really, when you get the chance to meet up with your friends and all that lot or whatever. Are they losing still? What's the score? 2-1? Yeah, no, 4-1, bloody. Whoa! Wow. Sevilla, 4-1. It's 4-1. Forget 3-1, it's 4-1. Wow. Oh dear. Oh dear. 10-man Sevilla 4, Barca 1. Mad. Mad. Oh my days. Real Madrid fans will be loving that. What was their score yesterday? I think they won. They did. They beat Villarreal yesterday. You see, I'm completely... that's the thing. I don't know what's happened yesterday at all. I don't know what happened in the Championship. The only thing I know yesterday that happened in the Championship is Millwall beat West Brom 3-0. So that's the half-time whistle. And all but one goal from Erling Haaland is the difference. Quite a boring first half, but at the break, Brentford need to improve. And I'm sure they'll get a good shouting at from their manager. Half-time score at the break. Brentford 0, City 1. Yeah, in fact, let's do it now. Let's check on the Championship. Because honestly, people, I know I'm bad for it. I did not get any of the scores yesterday. I was like, yeah, I was, well... Like I said, all I know is that Millwall beat West Brom 3-0 because of the West Brom fans that are on the train. Let's have a look. See what happened yesterday. Championship. Come on. What happened? What happened? What happened? Coventry top. Oh, if Middlesbrough lost. Oh. Oh. Portsmouth beat Middlesbrough. Oh, come on, Bury. You've got to get back to it. When Sheffield United have got 3 points on the board. Yeah, just a one win. No draws, just a win. Yeah, a win. They lost to Hull. Wrexham 1, Birmingham 1. Yeah, already knew that. Blackburn 1, Stoke 1. Wednesday lost 5-0 to Coventry. Yeah, damn right. Well done, Coventry. Wednesday were on a good form there as well, but Coventry slapped them. Fair play, Coventry. QPR won at Bristol. Good result, QPR, actually. They're in the top 6. Derby got a draw with Southampton, 1-1. That's not a bad result for them, is it? Let's see. Adam Armstrong with the opener. Patrick Ajimang with the equaliser. Is that the brother of Michelle Ajimang then? Yeah, Millwall 3-0 West Brom. Knew that one already. I'm surprised Borough lost, though. Disappointing that. Preston won 2-0 against Charlton. Charlton has been in good form as well. Charlton have had a good start to the season, so that's a good result for Preston. Swansea were beaten 3-1 by Leicester. I don't like Leicester. Don't want them back either. Watford beating Oxford. Nice one, Watford. And that sends Oxford in relegation zone. Watford in 11th. Then, yeah, obviously Ipswich won today. And they're in 9th. There we go. I'm all caught up to an extent now. I'm all caught up after yesterday's chill out day. Medial collateral ligament injury to the left knee. Oh, cool. Well, he's not that good anyway. He won't be missed. Harsh but true. He won't be missed. Yeah, we'll do a stream at some point just to round up. Well, I mean, after the England game's done, I think we'll do like a bit of a criticise who the injuries really, because I have no doubt we're going to get some injuries during the international break. I would hope that Bukayo just says, nah, I don't want to play for England this time around. Sorry. Have yourself a rest, Bukayo. Because Noni's still out for, I think, another month. After the break. Yeah, can't be doing Bukayo and Noni out, really. There's the goal again. Get off me for Sepp Vandenberg. Now score. Off balance as well. It's a great individual goal by Haaland, really. And it was the only noticeable moment, really, that first half, to be honest with you. Can't lie. And Brentford have got to get back into this, man, because this game is going down. This game is going down the direction of boring game ahead of the international break. It happens too often. It happens far too often. We get a very boring game right on the brink of the international break, and it just, well. What, I mean, one shot. I mean, Brentford, come on. You know, I mean, you can do better than that. One shot. And that one shot was blocked, by the way, as well. It was outside the 18-yard box. And Mark Chapman's just said, first ever time that Brentford have not had a first half touch in the opponent's box, which is, you're at home. And once again, I reiterate, it's just going down that route of another one of those games where you sat there thinking, oh dear, another ball fest, international breaks on its way. Do you know what I mean? It's just kills you, really. Right ahead of the break. So Brentford nil, City 1, and yeah. I think the vibe in here tells you that we need to see a better Brentford in the second half because, quite frankly, it's going down that route of just boring. Oh, here we go. Here's the break. You know what I mean? Right, folks, I'm going to go for a very quick loo break. Don't go anywhere. I'm back in a minute. Right, folks, we're back, and the second half will be underway shortly at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Yeah, I mean, oh dear. Joke, you just hate when Sundays drag. I mean, it's just, I don't know why we get such boring games of football right before an international break. Do you know what I mean? Like, on paper, this is a goal fest. Like, this is end to end. But Brentford, I mean, Jesus, it's not been great. It's not been great at all, really. Not good. Not good. We'll get the lights on, shall we, folks? Because I am starting to look a bit white. More white than what I should be, is what I mean to say. That usual kind of pale white kind of thing, really. Yeah, look, well, a bit like a ghost. And yeah, I think it's fair to say that once I'm done here with the Brentford match, I'll chuck my dressing gown on for a bit because I am cold. It's not warm in here. I'll tell you right now, it's not that warm. It's not too cold, but it's not warm. Yeah, you can tell it's starting to get wintry. I'll still avoid putting the electric heater on for now. But yeah, it's going to be a case of now, once this match is done, dressing gown on, potentially record one more video, and that's it. International break. Just... And that's the thing, international breaks do kind of kill you a bit. I know. But we've got 2 more international breaks before Christmas, Fraser. Can you believe it? 2 more international breaks. I can't complain too much because we've had 4. I mean, what I like this time is we've had 4 game weeks before the international break as opposed to 3. Do you know what I mean? I kind of like that a bit more. 4 game weeks before the international break, like bonus game week, really. This one before the international break. And I've ended it on a high. So, yeah, it just is a bit of a shame, really. That I mean, it's been one boring game. This one. But oh well, right? Oh well, oh well. Because when we come back from the break, we have got a good game. It's Forest. I mean, to be fair, I say good game, but actually, Forest have been dodgy, man. Forest Chelsea should be a good game, but will it be? I doubt it. I do doubt it. It should be a good game, that Forest Chelsea game, but it's not going to be. Because even if Forest do sack Ange, well, if Forest do sack Ange, then well, the new manager is not going to have much time to work with the yeah. Yeah, I think, well, I mean, to be fair, Sunday the 19th of October, you can look forward to that. Liverpool Man United is going to be a bloody cracker. So, yeah, people, we are rolling. We keep on rolling. We keep on rolling. Rolling like a river. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Yeah, we keep on rolling, people, on Realltom Football. We do. We keep on rolling. And yeah, one more stream tomorrow, people. 2 days off for me. Back on Thursday. England, we know it. Ballfest. Yeah. That is the international break for you. Feeding off scraps from League 2. And boring England games. It is what it is. Right, here come the teams. Brentford, can we please have some more energy in that second half? Speaking of energy, I think a bit of a sugar boost will do me good. Right, kick of Coke. Improvement required from Brentford. Improvement is required. Yeah, back underway. Second half is off and running. And Brentford, please just add some energy to this game, man. You know, get stuck in. You know what I mean? Give us a bit of a show this second half. Make us feel energized, because that was a very, very sorry for itself first half. Coyote, nice. Already better. Did Donnarumma get a touch? Ball had already crossed the line before he touched it. Donnarumma, so it's a goal kick. It's a better start from Brentford is the first thing that we'll say. Energetic start to the second half. I mean, I can't judge it off the first minute, but it looks like to me that they've got a bit more of a swing in a step, really, if you know what I mean. Like a bit more of a energy. Looks like Keith Andrews has had a stern word. Oscar Bob, first time City have got onto the ball and he's wriggled free here. Oscar Bob went to ground. I'm not sure if there was a foul in there. Darren England was waving his arms saying no. And Thiago could be in. No foul. Igor Thiago against Donnarumma, who came out. He should have had his composure. Shard has won it back. Darren England's definitely let this game flow. Now he's not. Replay. Guardiola jumps. There's no foul by Igor Thiago. And Thiago shoot earlier. As soon as you get to the edge of the 18-yard box, shoot. Instead, I think he's trying to either go around Donnarumma or he's trying to be a bit clever and just shoot as Donnarumma's coming at him. You need to just shoot as soon as you get to the 18-yard box. Because Donnarumma is a big, big goalkeeper and it's very unlikely that you'll get around him. It was a good run and it should have been a goal. Oh, yeah. What happened there? Goal kick. Well, there is some daylight if City do win and PSG also and Juve win. On the price boost. Let's have a look at the scores actually for Juve and PSG. Juve are Italy. They're playing later, 7:45. Napoli are losing to Genoa. That's surprising. About 5 minutes off half time there. And yeah, France. Sunday. It's a Sunday. What? Right? Where's PSG then? I can't find PSG on here. Hang on, PSG. Paris Saint-Germain. Playing Lille. 7:45 again. Yeah, a bit of daylight if City do win. And those two teams win as well. We don't want City to win though. We want a game on our hands. Don't we? Well, yeah. Want a nice, good game now. Hopefully we get it. The last thing I want is to come off this stream after a fabulous day. It was a really good day yesterday as well. It was a very good day. And the last thing I want is to end a Super Sunday with ending this stream, chucking my dressing gown on and thinking, bloody hell, that was boring. Particularly with the break right around the corner. So I hope that Brentford do, get a goal or at least compete. It was a good start to the second half from them, but game's sort of gone back into the swing of City again. Can't get out of the minute. They've got to compete, though. They've got to compete. Because as a neutral, this is not very good. And not for the fact that City are winning, but when City play like this, round and round they go, dominating, it's boring. Here's Sharda. Looks up and bursts of pace. He goes over, loses the ball, and Darren England does not give a foul. He's been very, very letting the game flow today, really, Darren England. He's been quite lenient, not giving him too many fouls. The referee has tried to let the game flow. And for most parts, he has. There's been some parts where he's had not a lot to referee. Other bits where he's let the game just flow. It's a boring game which is flowing, basically. That's the way to put it. But we don't expect it to be the best game in the world. We just expect at least a bit more of a contest. I bet you those fans who'd be sitting on the balconies watching the game will be thinking, blimey, O'Reilly, I might as well go in now and go put my dressing gown on. Collins to Aaron Hickey. Aya. Coyote. Henderson, overhit the pass, but he's chasing it. Got a bit of pace in him for Annie Jordan Henderson. Bloody hell. Old as a bat, but still pacey. Jordan Henderson. Oh, I can see the bloody sunlight getting through the blinds. Hopefully it doesn't affect the, I don't want to have to shut the blinds. I want to put the lights on as well. It's not been the best of games, my Teta lover. They are looking a bit more energetic, though, Brentford, in this second half. And Hickey overhit. That's a foul. Surely Darren England's going to get... No. He's definitely letting this game flow, Darren England. There's no doubt about that in my head. Yeah, I know. I didn't see it coming, really. To be fair, I did not see it coming. I thought that you'd get a draw or a win. Looked that way for the most of the game, but what a comeback it was by Everton. Coyote's header. Nice cross from Sharda. And just over the bar by Coyote. Has to get up pretty high. Yeah. Oh, the ref was not great. Yeah. Yeah. The penalty was a penalty, though, I think. I mean, it was the penalty was spot on, in my opinion. I don't think you can argue the pen. For me, that's just my view on it. I don't think you can argue it. Yeah, I mean, everybody expects them to do well. My team, it was a silly. It was silly. Too much on it for Igor Thiago there. Let's have a look at the corner count. We're on the hour mark. Just about. Yeah. Only 3 corners. Tells you a lot about the game. Yeah, it was a clear pen. It was silly from your defender, Max. Whatever his name is. Oh, I'd get the train. Just get the train down to Euston, mate. Honestly, so much easier. I wouldn't drive. I would never dream of doing a road trip all the way up to... I'm not a big fan of long road trips, to be fair. Much more comfy getting the train, really. Here comes the long throw from Brentford. It's deep. Yarmulke. Henderson. Coyote's cross and off Rico Lewis for a corner. And it is the third of the game. Fourth of the game even. Oh, yeah. I mean, it'll feel like you've been robbed. You're away to Bournemouth, aren't you? Are you at home or away to Bournemouth? Could be a tough one, that. You're at home. Probably just about win that, really, I'd say. Maybe a draw. Yeah, you will most certainly make. I think it'd be a difficult game for us against you guys as well. Brentford 0, City 1. And Rico Lewis. Yeah, and then you're looking for a late. You're looking for a late goal. Yeah. I feel you. Dogs are on a bit of a bark. About an hour and a half from this point. And they'll be out for their walkies with me. It's very windy. I've most certainly felt the chill past couple of days. Yeah, I think I'll be getting a new coat probably next weekend or something like that. I'm ready for a nice I'm ready for some new joggers now. I'm sort of in that time of the year now where it's about joggers and new coat time, really. I've gone strong with shorts and a jacket. It's October, and it's start getting ready for the winter. Brentford have improved second half, but only 3 shots. And Haaland might want to put the game together here. Feeds it through to Foden. Good claim by Kelleher. You think he might shoot there, don't you, Haaland? But feed it through to Foden. I think he was onside. How you doing, Flicks? You alright? First half of this game was dreadful, mate. Not gonna lie. Second half has been a bit better. Oh, here we go. Sharda, no. Perfect way to go into the international break. Not. It's a theme, really. bore fest throughout all the international break. Yesterday was great, though. I mean, I don't think there was any match yesterday that disappointed, really. I mean, okay, we probably were a bit boring. But got the job done. 2 goals. All we cared about was the win, really, and we got it. The flu at this time of the year, I'm due for a jab at some point, you know. I think I booked one in, didn't I? Well, why am I saying that to you guys? You guys won't know when I booked my flu jab in. Let me have a look on my texts. There it is. NHS booking. You've got asthma. Oh, yeah. I don't have that. "22 minutes to go in this game. Yeah, I tend to be not really ill during the winter. Actually, it's quite yeah. Yeah, I just need to make sure that I wrap up, really. And yeah, I'm going to order some clothes, I think. I'm just about ready now to transition to the winter clothes and the summer clothes. Managed to last the entire September without touching the coat. I mean, yesterday, I was, well, I mean, I've got my scraggly coat over there, but I was thinking of wearing it yesterday, but I went, no, I sort of bit my teeth and I went, nah, you'll be a reap. You know what I mean? I had to be a bit of a big boy, really, and just go, nah, leave the coat at home. And, yeah, in the end, it wasn't too cold in London when I got there, so probably made the right call leaving that coat here. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the downside of having big dogs, because that's what it is. It's holes in the coat, really. But yeah, I'll have a little bit of a look around for a nice new warm, fluffy coat. I don't want anything fancy or expensive. I just want something nice, cheap, cheerful, warm. Well, City are looking for their second goal. O'Reilly, sorry. I think it's O'Reilly anyway, 33. Yeah, it's O'Reilly. Here's Brentford. Coyote. Not Coyote, sorry, Donga Watara even. Corey, welcome Corey. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, mate. This game has been not the best. First half was a ball fest. Second half has been better, and Yarmouk's gone down. First real significant delay in the match. Well, significant, yeah. Yeah, Yarmouk being treated by medics. I can see Vitaly Janelt and somebody else getting ready. Me, bored. It's been not the best of games at all to watch. It really hasn't been a good game to watch. I'm going to be. I'm afraid it's a theme, really. There's always one or two games before the international break where you just go, oh dear, boring. Want to play what? I know. We do, yeah. The Everton streams do pick up views. Phrase. I don't know what it is, but the Everton streams do pick up views. And no, I don't. I don't pick Everton just for views either. By the way, I mean obviously, the final game at Goodison, the one against Southampton, that picked up a lot of views. So Jordan Henderson is going off here, and he is going to be replaced by Vitaly Janelt, and the injured-looking Yehor Yarmouk replaced by Frank Onyeka. Yeah, we got. I mean, it was a good one as well. That one against Southampton for them last season picked up a lot of views. Coyote. Video offside. Niall Horan is in the G-Tech tonight. Newport County, what happened with them then? Lose, draw, win, home or away? What happened? Keep. Yeah, 15 minutes to go. This has been, yeah, just rubbish. Not Scotland, England and Wales, mate. I think. Oh no, I'd be bored. I think, mate. Truthfully. But yeah, no, I think it's England. Well, I think it's England Wales. I think it's an Alzheimer's Society friendly as well. I will Google it. And yeah, if it is Alzheimer's, then I'll have my Alzheimer's pin out because it's well, Google it. Important charity, important cause. If it is Alzheimer's, but it is a friendly. Last England game I watched, I think, was against Andorra. Yeah, it was. Last England game I did was Andorra. I think we lost as well. Well, no, we might have won 1-0. Boring. It was. Hate using that word, boring, but I think we won 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. Won 1-0. Absolutely everywhere. Aggressive, more aggressive Erling Haaland. Yeah, you can tell this is the face of somebody who is just deeply disappointed. I almost feel like I've been dragged back down to earth, really, because I had a great day yesterday. And then today, whew. I mean, the Everton game was good. This has been this energy sapping almost. I don't know if that's the right word. Energy sapping. I feel like I've had all that energy sapped out of me by this game because it's been just so nothing, really. It's been nothing. $11 minutes to go. Does not feel like this game is going to get better. We're almost just waiting for the full-time whistle. Why do you keep commenting dots, Corey? Why do you keep spamming dots? What's with the dots? What do you mean stop getting aggressive? I'm just asking you politely what's going on with it. Well, I mean, look, I could see dots, mate. I was getting a bit like, whoa. I don't know what. I mean, you were just spamming dots. I was like, dude, what's going on? Oh, man. Super boring Sunday. Other than a late comeback from Everton. Sorry, but super boring Sunday. I mean, I'm just... All the fun happened yesterday. All the fun happened yesterday. Do 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 do. Oh man, this has been rubbish. I'm sorry, people, but this has been terrible. Just atrociously bad, boring. I mean, Brentford started the second half okay. But again, leggy, no energy. Just, I mean, we're just watching atmosphere. Well, just, yeah, well, I can't even describe it. Can't quit out here. Throw in. O'Reilly booked. Not sure what it was for. Time wasting, don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a very boring game, to be fair. There's not been that much excitement today, Kate and Jonathan, I won't lie. And I'm not just saying because I was out and about yesterday, I enjoyed yesterday more, but more to the fact that, I don't know, it was just more exciting yesterday in general, really. I've got no idea. He's been spamming dots for ages. I mean, I don't know, really. He hasn't... I mean, I asked him earlier why he's spamming dots. He told me he said stop getting aggressive. So I don't know. I'm just leaving him because it's not really affecting anybody. But if you want to, yeah. I mean, if he keeps spamming, yeah, I'd say so. Because I mean, technically, where spamming is against the channel's guidelines, but it's up to you. I mean, I've just left him, like I said, because it's... I mean, it's dots, but yeah, I don't know. Don't be sorry. It's up to you. You've got a spanner. If you think something needs moderating, so be it. Well, Brentford, 5 minutes left. Finally, we see a ball over the top. Cleared away by City. They've lacked urgency and energy today, Brentford. I'm sorry, but it's been a very, very shit game. Throw in here, though. See if they can get a goal. Liven me up again a bit. There's nothing to analyse either. That's the even worse part. There's nothing to analyse. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing to analyse here. It's just drab. Give us a talking point, Brentford. Get a goal. Arguments over where the throw should be taken on here, but long throw-in. It's been a very long throw. It is a long throw from Coyote. It's deep as well. It's a very good long throw. They're good at him. Waiting to Atara. Got off a headed flick. Jensen and Doku wins the ball back for City. Last just under 3 minutes in a game which, well, time has not gone quickly. Well, if you enjoy life, it goes quickly. If you don't enjoy life, it goes slowly. So, if the game is boring, it's going to go slowly. If the game's good, it's going to go quick. Oh. Savinio. Oh dear. Oh, my word, Donnarumma. Nearly got caught out there. Oh, by Sharda, who closed him down. I think it's a corner. Tell you what, Sharda closing down Donnarumma there. That's what I mean. Donnarumma, he's got mistakes in him, despite the fact he's a... And that's the thing, really, when you get a big, beat-it-away keeper. He will have blunders, Gianluigi Donnarumma. The bonus of him is he'll beat the balls away. And he's a big, big goalkeeper. But that right there was exactly what you would expect from a keeper of his his nature. Four minutes at a time. Game's livening up again, and Hickey, Donnarumma, that's what I mean. He's big, so he got a punch to that. Going out for a front. Long throw-in. Something that's started to come back into the game. Really. It's been a stamp mark of Brentford, really, though. The long front. They've had it. since they came up. And that's a good cutback by Van den Berg. Hickey over the bar. Bit of a late flurry from Brentford, but still doesn't feel like we're going to get any daylight. Fabio Carvalho, the substitute for Aya, had an impact against Chelsea in the 2-2 draw. Well, they've got about 3 minutes to find something against City here. Out for the City throw-in. Sharda tried to keep it in. Oh. Coyote went back to Kelleher. Plays it forward, didn't work. 2 minutes to go. City counter. Doku's ahead. Doku's got it. It's a good challenge. And Brentford get the throw in as the reward. Not really. Mate, Corey, you've annoyed Kate and Jonathan with your spam, but just stop spamming, mate. Nobody wants you. I don't know why you're spamming dots for, mate. I'm not going to time you out, but stop spamming dots, mate. I don't know what benefit you're getting out of it, really. Yeah, week or two, maybe. I'd say Kumar. Yeah, probably. Doku, it's a free kick to Brentford, says Darren England. Less than a minute now. It's not that long, bloody hell. I mean, I only had it cut about a month ago. It's not that long. If it was that long, it'd be right down here. Oh, Donnarumma was off his line. Let's have a look at this replay again if we can get one. Well, that's the full-time whistle. And it was not a great game. And it's a goal within the first 10 minutes of the game from Haaland, which has won it. Disappointing. Disappointing. Poor watch. Tell that to my bank balance, mate. For every 2 weeks, every 2 months, more like. It's bloody 30 quid a month, isn't it? On just haircuts. Bloody, yeah, it's what, about 15 quid a haircut. It's not that long. Doesn't need cutting yet. Trust me. I'll know when it needs cutting. Because I'll be uncomfortable. And yeah. every 3 months, yeah. ₹35, expensive. Well, that's probably expensive for you then, isn't it? Right then, I'm going to just recall exactly what Mark Chapman just said. Strange old game, that one then. Absolutely strange. Rubbish. There was nothing to talk about in that game. Oh, less than £1. How money is it? Oh, okay. I don't know. But yeah. Haaland's 1 goal has made the difference. I'm disappointed in Brentford. Because that game should have been so much more. And really, if you're not doing a watch along for the game, I think you would have turned it off by now. And for those who have watched the game, Brentford fans, the streamers, etc., what a boring watch that was. I mean, really, it was a poor quality game of football, particularly for the headline game of the weekend at the 4:30 slot. So yeah, really not a great way, to be honest with you, to go into the international break. Quite a rubbish game. Doesn't make you feel too good when you watch a game that's boring, especially going into the international break. Anyways, let's get a bit of jump and a bit of energy back into my voice, because yesterday was a thrilling Saturday, and one in which that saw Arsenal and Manchester United win at 3 o'clock. It was a win for Arsenal with Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka on the score sheet, which took us top of the Premier League table, and Chelsea got a late winner through Estevao against Liverpool to inflict Liverpool's 3rd straight defeat on them and their 2nd defeat in the Premier League of the season in a 2-1 win, and that secured our place at the top of the Premier League table. Leeds lost 2-1 against Spurs. Kudus with the winner for Tottenham at Ellen Road. And on Friday, it was a 3-1 win for Bournemouth. What a comeback it was by Bournemouth from 1-0 down. A late comeback and all 3 points in a 3-1 win over Fulham for Bournemouth. And on your Super Sunday, it was Villa and Everton getting 2-1 wins in highly different fashions, though. Everton coming from behind against Palace to inflict Palace's 1st defeat of the season on them in a 2-1 win. Jack Grealish with the goal to seal the comeback for Everton. Villa were 2-0 up. Burnley got 1 back. Finishes 2-1. Jobs are good for Villa. Comfy for Newcastle as they won 2-0 against Forest, and Wolves held the lead for a large amount of time in the game against Brighton. Brighton did get a late equaliser though, and that's how it finished, 1-1 between Wolves and Brighton. Well, folks, a Super Saturday, and on this Super Size Sunday, there really wasn't that much to talk about. And a highly disappointing game to end the game week. We will see you all tomorrow, folks, for a bit of League 2 action. And then it will be a case of Thursday for the England match. And then from there, I will let you know. But, folks, we're now into international break. And I will see you all tomorrow. League 2 action. And then from there, like I said, feeding off scraps. And the Premier League will be back before we know it. Take care, folks. Have a good night.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your show anything. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your souls. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. From town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.